Good morning, traders. This is the daily review for the Aussie South African Top 40. Now, we're still very much range bound at the moment. As you can see, hit the top, hit the 200 EMA, and we've bounced to the downside. So, yeah, I'm not going to read too much into this. This is a potential reversal pattern, but because we've been going sideways for most of last month, I can only assume that we are going to continue going sideways until we break through this pattern one way or another. So I just want to have a look at the weekly just to see what we've got, and you can see indecision. So that was indecision. Sellers were in control, and this one is indecision. So this week is very much an indecision bar. Now, the reality of this bar, especially on these higher time frames, is that is your range. Okay, the top and bottom of this range, a break below this will give you, or a break above this basically, will give you the following moves. And that's kind of what I'd be looking for at this stage. Okay, so a couple of ways of reading this on the weekly. Lots of tails, lots of bob wire, lots of indecision. Oscillators grouped in the selling area. We are bouncing off the alligator here, so I'd more than likely would favor a short at the moment, and that short's going to be an interesting one because we could, depending what you look at it on the monthly, strong move down, bit of a consolidation, testing the previous breakouts, testing underside of the alligator. So now I'm looking for the second move. The second move, we could just use this one. The second move here is very, very significant. Okay, so we're talking, we're talking about a move all the way back down to 38,500. Okay, so that is a scary, scary setup at the moment. Anyway, that is a monthly, and I don't think we should be looking at that at the moment. So let's just get rid of the noise quickly so we don't get interfered with. Okay, daily, as I said, not really reading much into this until we break below this level here. So you can see bottom of the range, top of the range, and that's my weekly bar at the moment. So that's my indecision bar. Okay, so let's look at the 4 hour. And yeah, and you can see again, I was anticipating a move to the downside, test this alligator, and then move to the upside. Now today, the picture has changed, expecting a retest of the alligator and move to the downside. Okay, so this is still very much an asset which, until we break through this range, there's no clear direction. And I think that's the way that you must trade this. So if we just have a look at the, let's get to the 1 hour. I don't think there'll be anything new on the 1 hour. No, nothing really on the hour. We did get this strong rally over 2 days. Then we started selling off, which broke a flag here. Didn't even get a retest of that. Just continued with the downside. So very much range trade. There was the top of the range. Let's short the range and then back in at the bottom here, looking for a long here. So I do suspect we're going to get this gap close and the bottom of this range tested. Okay. Now I just want to have a look at what's happening with our good old friend Naspers, down 1.7%. And the Nasdaq future was down 1%. Nasdaq was down, 1.3%. And the Nasdaq futures is down 0.5% at the moment. So I suspect we're going to get probably another gap down and another attempt at this bottom level here. The thing that I'm looking for is a breakout below here. That's kind of what I'm anticipating at the moment. Okay, but I wouldn't bet on it until we have had the breakout and then had the retest. At that point, we play the short for the long term. So for a decent swing trade. Okay, so for now it's just really range bound. So let's just have a look at the 30 minutes. And I think the key thing to bear in mind here is I keep talking about this every day. And if you were taking these trades every day, you would be extremely profitable. I think it was just one day where it was a bit of confusion and you would have lost a bit of money on your stop. But if you look at this, there was my closing range. We gapped down, we attempted to come and test it and move to the downside. So if we just look at the 5 minutes, now all you really had to do is just watch the chart between between 8:30 and 9. I would have seen that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my first half hour of trading. Rallied back up with a nice exhaustion bar to try and test the breakout and then back in. Yeah, that little pattern there, inside bar below the alligator, it's short with a stop above the high of the morning. Okay, you didn't even have to take a stop up to here. Take a high above the stop in the morning because of the position in the alligator. And just held it. Could have held it till the afternoon session and got out of it on the break of the alligator again. As soon as you saw this consolidation here. Anyway, today I would strongly suggest the same thing, and it's even a better setup here. So there's my closing range, a break above and a break below. So break above 47,550. No, 47,954. Sorry, my eyes aren't working this morning. That's 47,782, and this is 47,954. So 47,954 to the upside. So we break above it, expect to move to the upside, and if we break below 47,782, we expect another move to the downside. Now, I'd like to see a little bit more of a consolidation to the upside. I don't think we're going to get it. I think we're going to get a gap down straight into the zone down here. Bit of consolidation and then wait for the US markets. That's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Okay, so in other words, I'm not really going to be looking to trade this morning. This closing range is going to play out, but you're not going to be able to get in unless you're on the IG market. But I suspect the IG instruments will already be down at the bottom here. So expect this gap to close, expect us to test the bottom of the range, and now the big question is whether we break out to the downside or whether we consolidate and then move back to the upside at the top of the range. And I suppose that is the trade that you should be looking to trade, but I'm a little bit wary just looking at what I can see on multiple time frames. Okay, so let's get rid of that noise. Let's just have a quick look at the ichimoku. So the 30 minutes crossover under the cloud, testing the cloud. So this is telling me there's another second move to the downside going to happen. 1 hour crossover, we're sitting in the cloud, testing the top of the cloud, so expecting another move to the downside. 4 hour, we've broken the cloud, but we haven't got a twist. In other words, I don't have red below green here, Kijinson above Tekinson. And the cloud is also confused at the moment, so there's nothing to read into that. And the daily trend is still up. Okay, so very wary of the setup that I see here at the moment. I think I'll probably just stay out of this, still stay out of this, not wanting to trade this at the moment. And that's kind of my confused view of the Aussie this morning. Whatever happens, I do suspect this level down here is the one to watch for. So 47 to 60. So I think a nice close below 47,200. That'll be a nice setup. Close below that. That's going to give us confirmation we're moving to the downside, and then we can start looking for shorts. Okay. Until that time, this is range bound, and we need to trade the range accordingly. Okay. Anyway, that's it for me today. Hope that helped somewhat. Enjoy the day, keep those stops really tight, and I'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.